Hey guys, remember the goal of playing these micro and small cap stocks is to get to house money or profits as quickly as possible, because then you can let it ride and not have to worry about losing a thing. So even if there's a big correction, let's say in January, and things go down 20, 30%, you're not going to care because it's all profits, right, that you have letting ride. That's how I like to do it personally. But there's two ways you can do it. One, where you trim as it goes up. I do this, as you guys know, I've been teaching this. You trim 10% on every rep and raise your stop limit, okay? So, and when you first buy a stock, let's just take CXAI, for example, right? You buy it, you set your stop loss, remember, every time, especially with these micro cap or small caps, guys, big if you're short-term trading them, right? If you're truly gonna hold them long, then you don't have to have a stop loss, but you have to be okay with these going down 10, 20%. And I know a lot of you would not like that. So I do recommend setting a stop loss, even if you're saying you're going to hold these long, because to get out quicker, and you can always look for a lower entry point, right, with that stock price. All right. So I recommend always putting a stop loss in with micro caps and small caps. Okay. So you don't have to deal with that. Okay. Holding the bag, for example. We don't hold the bag on this channel. And that's why I teach trim a little on each rip, raise your stop limit into the profit zone, and then no matter what, you walk away with a win. Now, obviously, you guys know pre-market, aftermarket, you have to watch it because stop losses do not trigger in aftermarket or pre-market, okay? So that's where I set an alert for myself. So if it goes below my stop loss price, I go in manually and do a sell limit order, okay? So that's one way you do it. You trim on the rip, raise your stop limit above break even so you get a win. Or the second way is you wait a little longer, and we've got a lot of run-ups on these stocks where you're probably up 50 to 100%. And what you do in that case is you take your initial investment out. Let's say you put $500, let's say, in the CXAI. Again, this is one I recommended on Sunday night. So CXAI went up 40%, for example, just on Friday alone, or 35%. Okay, but let's just use an easy number. Let's say it was up 40% for the week. I don't know the exact amount. But let's say you put in 500 in the CXAI and you got a 40% return on your investment. That means you're up $200, right? So your $500 investment, now you have $700 in your account. So what you could do is take out your $500 initial investment and let that $200 ride. So it's all profit. And then you don't have to worry if there's a big sell-off. Because again, remember, these are volatile. The micro caps and small caps can move quickly. Their trading ranges are a lot wider. So you have to be able to handle those swings. The nice thing is if you're playing with profits, it doesn't matter because you know you can't lose a thing, okay? So that's personally how I like to do it, either trimming, raising the stop limit, or you wait a little longer because we have a risk on rally, we know, and we had a good report with the non-farms payroll. Okay, but at some point, this party may end. If they don't cut for some reason on December 18th, that will definitely end the rally, guys, temporarily with the small cap and micro caps, okay? The big caps may hold up better, but this rally has been based on Fed cuts as well, right? And obviously Trump, the excitement, deregulation, but we really need the Fed to cut December 18th. So if they don't, right now there's an 88% probability of a cut. So that's priced into the market. So if there is no cut, that's when you want to say, okay, that's where you'll be happy at that point if you're playing with profits so you can't lose a thing. So just wanted to point that out, guys. Have a great weekend.